So I made a dinner for James. I made 2 slow cookers full of food today, and this one is James's stew. It's quinoa, tomatoes, celery, thyme, and that, what do you call it? Oh, it's a seasoning with thyme, sea salt, and bay leaves and stuff, and apple juice. So it's an apple celery kind of stew. And I made another kind of stew for the dogs with pasta, ground beef, potatoes, and then some corn and green beans on the side for both James and the dogs, because everyone seems to love corn and green beans. So I'm going to get the pups. Let's go.
Come here, guys. Come here. Yes, see? Okay. You guys be good.
Grab a dish. Hurry up. Find a dish. There's lots of them. Go on, Opie. Go find one.
Go find
Good
dish.
job. Yeah, Paris, you were at a dish.
Yeah, Paris. Don't get greedy.
She chased Angel off.
Okay.
Angel, come here. Come here, honey. Eat. Okay.
Yeah. She found dish.
Yeah, one of those.
Eat that.
Yeah, just stay.
That's what it's there for.
Oh boy. Anyway, I already had 2 bowls of this, and it's pretty good. A little bit sweet for me, but James will probably find it's just right, because he likes. We got this wig for me today. Pretty great. It was 50 cents at the MCC thrift store, and I think, you know, if it's toque weather, why not try a wig instead? It's fun. Anyway.
Warm too?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like wearing a toque. Only more fun. Oh, we watched a lot of shows recently while making food. And while I slept through. I watched slow shows and then fell asleep.
They were slows? They were that bad?
Yeah. Yesterday I had a sleep day, and I slept for probably 15 hours, I figure. And because I lost track along the way. Last I saw it was 13 and a half hours, but I'm sure I tagged on another hour and a half during the last disc of Gotham season 4, which at first when I put it on I was like, oh, this is so bad, you know, but then I kind of got into it, as I do with everything. And we had watched some of Gotham, like a previous season, at some point. And I don't really mind the show. It's there are some things that are really bad about it, like some of the, like say, Batman or Boy. He looks like
bad baby.
He looks like my sweet little cousin Giorgio, who is probably the gentlest person in the world, who would never be Batman. So, anyway, and there's a few others that are just bad, but the villains are good. Like Penguin, he looks perfect, acts perfect. I'd say good Penguin. And I don't know, the Riddler is great. Who else is great? I don't know. Anyway, I like the way that they make it feel like a total nightmare. Like you do not want to live in Gotham City. And honestly, you know, if I were Bruce Wayne and I were a great big billionaire and stuff, I'd move. That's it. I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't be some superhero Batman, so I guess maybe I'm not as good a person as Batman. Because I would not, I would just pick up and go. I'd be like, that's it, this city is, Penguin can have it. Anyway, what else did I watch? Oh, I watched a show called Men and Chickens, maybe? It was a Danish thing, subtitles. So honestly, I have a hard time watching shows in English and staying in the room enough to know what's happening with the story. So I don't know. It was more like, it said on the cover that it was Island of Dr. Moreau-ish, more like South Park version. Like, definitely, I would not recommend that to anyone. And I won't talk about it now. But I don't think anyone should watch it. It's definitely, if it makes you think, gee, if you're adopted, you don't necessarily want to find your family. There are some things you just want to be happy with the family that you were lucky enough to be raised with, and that's that. Anyway, I am in the process of watching this right now, and I guess nobody's watching it right now because the dogs are out here eating hamburger stew that I made with green beans and corn. I'm packing it off into remote corners of the deck. And, but it's not bad. It had a preview at the beginning of, what was it called? Beatrix at Dinner or something? And I loved that movie. If you haven't seen that movie, watch that one, but I don't know about this one. This one I'm not liking so much, which, you know, I love Steve Coogan, so, I don't know, I feel like I'm glad that he got a role in a movie, because I would like to see more of him, just maybe not in this movie. I mean, they're trying for the deepness of Beatrix at Dinner. They're trying for the same sort of thing. Didn't work in this one. So watch the other one. The Beatrix at Dinner had Salma Hayek and what's his name? The guy from Lithgow.
John Lithgow?
Yeah.
Pretty
And
good.
that's the best I have ever seen either of those people act in that movie. So that one is definitely worth watching. This one, anyway, I think I've mentioned this book before. The Cultured Club by Dearbla Reynolds. Awesome. So if you want to learn how to do...
Okay, where's Elvis?
He's run over around the corner. I can see him there.
Okay.
He's fine. If you want to learn how to make sauerkraut and other fermented things, borrow this book from your library. This person actually knows.
Oh.
Elvis, come on. I'll put him in. He's
You'll
not
have to go.
trustworthy.
I knew he'd be gone.
Well, I try to pay attention. Hi, baby. Did you guys have enough? And the only reason I'm not eating right now is because I already had 2 bowls of that soup before. Wow, the wasps are... No wonder they wanted to go in. There's like 20 wasps around me right now. So I think I'm going to bring the food in, and that's going to be that.